Welcome to the demo scene for the new Dictionaries module from Infinity PBR. This module is something that can be used in many different ways. It works great with our other modules, and there's integrations of this module with those. However, it can easily be used elsewhere. Essentially, what it is a serializable dictionaries-like group of classes that make it easier to have key value pairs that you can serialize and call upon in a very similar way to actual dictionaries, but they aren't dictionaries, they're our own dictionaries. So I've got the demo scene. If you just go into the demo scene here, you can see that we have this one object, and we have this dictionary demos script attached to it. Now, this demo script is literally just meant to be a demonstration purposes. It's not meant to be utilized this way. I don't think this is the way you would particularly use it, but as one method, this is a localization example where we're creating a new list of dictionary strings. Now, if we go into dictionary string here, what you'll see is that a dictionary string has a name, and then it's two lists, keys and values. And then there's a whole bunch of methods for adding, removing, whether it has a key, count the number of keys, getting a value, setting a value, etc. Very straightforward methods. And then the dictionary demos has a list of those. Now, we also have, if we go into our scripts here, we also have pre-defined classes for lists. So if we talk about dictionary strings, it's a class that has just one class, a list of dictionary strings, and some helper methods to add or remove or look up values in all of the dictionaries attached. But this way you can have a list of lists or a list of dictionaries. So in the demos, we're just creating a localization strings, and this is going to be a localization example. And what we're essentially doing is starring some languages and some keys, and then we're going to set up the dictionaries. This is something that you'd likely do beforehand, but for this demonstration, we're doing it as on start. And we're creating a new dictionary for each language. For each language, we're going to create a new dictionary, set the name to be the language, and then for each key in keys English, which are these keys, hello, world, bathroom, food, friends, important words, we're going to add a key and a value pair for the language. Now, the key we're going to use is the English version, and the value, which is going to be the translated version, we're just going to set to empty for now. And that's how you create a script or populate this list. You'd probably do that in a different method, not through this method, but you could during runtime perhaps. And now we're going to populate this. Again, we're going to do it for each dictionary string in the localization string. So this is a list of dictionary strings, and for each one, which is a list of key and value, we have, if the name is dictionary, we're going to translate hello to hola, and that's simply saying the value, searching for hello, and as the key, and then saying the value to this. And so we're going to do the same for Japanese, German, and Russian. And then we're going to do the same for world. I didn't do the rest of the words, but you can get the picture of there. And then this is just going to print the output in the console. So I'm going to bring the console over here, clear that out. And if we press play, then we've got the console output right here. Hello world for English, hola mundo for Spanish, etc., 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 for the different languages. So we're going to have a localization module at some point, I believe, that has a few more advanced features. But you can see, I hope, that how this type of just generic key value pair classes could be helpful in a project. We have a whole bunch. We've got the standards, float, bool, int, strings. We have texture 2Ds, prefabs, audio clips, and animations. Let me know on the Discord if there's others we should be adding. We also have this with a generic texture or type, but the problem is, and I put a note up here, it doesn't serialize generics. Unity doesn't serialize generics. So this is useful during runtime, but it might not be as useful for saving data. So you can use that as well if you'd like. But we've got a lot of options there, and this is the dictionaries class. Now, it works great with the items and the stats and skills modules. Let me just show you a little sneak peek of that. On the items module, we have, let me just load up the demo items. We have, I'll close all of these as well. We have managed dictionaries where you can create dictionaries, keys and value pairs for each of these different types. And then on your items, you can then utilize the dictionaries in various ways. So you could have like equip sounds or icons or attack animations or dispositions or whatever it might be. Value for your chain armor might start out 50. And then you can do the same for prefixes, and where the value mod of this holy one might be 0.5, so add a 50% value mod. So there's a lot you can do with the dictionaries being installed in the same project as the items. If it's not installed in the same project as the items, then you'll get this value where it will ask you to click here and go to the asset store, where you will find the package. Similarly, if you don't have the stats or skills, it'll ask you to go to get the stats or skills package. And on the stats and skills, we now have integration with the dictionary as well. Let me go back to this other project. And in the stats and skills, we'll load up the stats and skills. And you can see we have the dictionaries up here. Again, you can add key value pairs for the various things. So we got flavor text right here. And then if we collapse that and go into our different skills, you can see again a drop down for dictionaries where you've got flavor text and icons, and you can extend these a little bit further. So if there's more information that you want attached to your stat or skills, then you can add those with these custom dictionaries, and that's all built into the module now as well. So there you go. That's the dictionaries module. It's super helpful. You don't need to use it with the other modules I have. I'm sure you can find a use for these classes in your project. Let me know what you think on the Discord. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe on YouTube to get more of our content. We're pumping out a lot of new content, including other tutorials and how-to guides for projects that have nothing to do with the content we create or the assets we create. So definitely like and subscribe and help us grow. Helping us grow helps us get new content and new stuff out. Have a great day.